Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Hello. My name is Lyrica, and welcome to my little corner of the earth. I felt called to make this video this morning because I had a realization that I'm literally living like my dream life that I started manifesting about a year ago. I'm literally living the life I manifested a year ago. How insane. And I want to talk about how I did it and how I view manifestation and the most effective way to do so. But thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping in and listening, watching. I have an immense amount of gratitude right now. Because, and just, I don't want to use the word surprise because I'm not surprised that I'm here, but just like, so much love and gratitude for, I didn't think it was going to happen this quickly. I didn't think I was going to be where I am at right now this quickly. All right, so for context, right now I'm currently in Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica, and it's my second full day here. Yesterday was my first full day here, and I kind of got myself situated in this beautiful home, which I'm going to talk about too because it's so crazy how everything happened. But before that, I was in San Jose for a week with my mom and her friend, and I actually had plans to do something completely different than where I'm currently at right now, and this was 2 days ago. I was a part of this program, and I won't say the name of it just in case I'm not allowed to talk about it yet, but I was a part of this program that actually went into like a liquidation state because of funding, and my plan was to teach children English with this program, and I got a scholarship for it. Oh my gosh, the rain is so beautiful, sorry. I have ADHD. I got a scholarship for it about 4 days ago, like 2 days before the program was about to start. They sent out an email saying that it's canceled and that, if you don't know what liquidation means, it basically means they don't have the funds to support the program anymore. So I was devastated because, well, that was like my plan for the whole summer. And I was supposed to meet them in San Jose, Costa Rica, which is like the city of Costa Rica. But yeah, that didn't happen. So that morning when I got the email, I had a good cry. Luckily my mom was there. Blessings. And then, I don't know, I think it's just my growth, I guess. I don't know what allowed me to quickly enter a different state of, it's okay. Everything, what you've been like, because I've been like working towards this the whole year. This is happening for a reason, and you're going to be fine, and everything is working out for your highest good. I got into that mindset, and then ideas just started flowing in. Like, I started getting like visuals, and I don't know a better word to explain this than actual visualizations of what the rest of my time spent here was going to look like. And this was shortly after I got into that mindset of everything is happening for my highest good and it's okay. Like, the universe has God, the divine, like, has a plan for me that is, it's better than than what I had planned. And I know this because everything has led to working out for my highest good, all the good and the bad and the crazy experiences. So having that knowing just allowed me to get into a space of honestly trust, faith, gratitude, even though I just found out like the program I was working for the whole year canceled it at the very last minute. But even in spite of that, that was the feelings that I was taken over with, embodying, and the idea and the visualizations that I got were where I am. Not exactly, of course, but in the jungle, treehouse, near the beach. And that's exactly where I am. Started looking at Airbnbs because I didn't want to leave Costa Rica. I had the most amazing week in San Jose, and I knew that that wasn't even like the West or the Pacific or Caribbean side. I wasn't near where I actually felt called to be near, which is all this vegetation, you know, the tropical part of Costa Rica, even though you could argue that it's all tropical. But yeah, so look at Airbnbs. I reached out to this woman who had this home called Evolution Casa. Her name is Sharon. I'll tell you a little bit about her later, put her information in the description below. But this is a house for females only. This house is designed for healing, meditation, rejuvenation, and essentially evolving into your greatest self. Alright, so I'm going to quickly insert a video here explaining around a card that I've been carrying around with me in my wallet since last year that I created as a way to manifest. That's what it looks like. It's May 4th, 2026. I wrote this May 30th of 2025. And I actually remember writing this after I read Joe Dispenza's book, How to Become Supernatural. And so for my intentions, it's being a warm environment surrounded by lots of nature, greenery, close to water. Close human connections with people I love can be my complete self-round plus community. Help the young, the kids, love what I do. Doesn't feel like work. Financially stable, money not being a worry at all. Music plus herbology. Constantly evolving, growing, and finding myself. Yeah, so here we are. Definitely surrounded by lots of greenery and nature. I'm right near the beach, and rivers, so water. And although the people I love are not here, it is my second day, and I still am surrounded by them and their presence because I talk to them and connect with them every day. And definitely community. This place has more community than I've ever experienced in my entire life, and I know this just by talking to the people that are here. And they all help each other out. I can literally see it happening. I've been so blessed financially this year. It has been crazy. So when I do eventually come back to the States, my financial situation, it's so weird even calling it like a situation now, because I feel like my financial blessing, I should say, will be completely different than it was 2 or 3 months ago, because of the way that things have just aligned themselves, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I will be in a place of financial security, and that is a huge, huge blessing. All right, most important thing to take away from this video. So I'm gonna preface with this and then we'll dive deeper. But manifestation, it's never just visualization or verbally saying what you want. It is consciously and consistently acting, thinking, and feeling as if you have already become your future self. As much as you can, do this and get into that state of pure embodiment. The universe, it has to meet you there. That's a universal law. That's how I am here right now. I have no doubt at all. Yes, so I'm sure some of you have probably seen this method before of writing things out with a clear intention and elevated emotion. It's Dr. Joe Dispenza's method for manifestation, and I mean, it worked for me, plus a few other things that I feel really helped that I do want to share. I wrote a few notes about manifestation and how I did it, and I want to kind of emphasize the main way in which I've manifested and that it has worked out for me has been embodiment and a knowing. Not a belief, not a I think, having the feeling of knowing that what I want is mine already, and I am going to be in that spot no matter what. Now, yeah, with manifesting, you can't put it on a linear timeline because that's not how the universe works. So when you manifest, you can, when you're writing a clear intention or when you're thinking of a clear intention of how you want things to play out, it's good to get specific. So you can have a time frame in which you want it to happen, but that's not really how the universe works. And it's important to just keep in mind the universe works for you. So if it's not happening at a specific time, it's for a greater reason. That's what we call divine timing. All right, so a knowing that what you want is already yours, a knowing that it will happen, that also ties into confidence, but that's a whole nother yeah. And embodiment. Embodiment in terms of visualization is a huge part of it, but tapping into that visualization even further with all of your senses will fully allow you to embody where you want to be. And what I mean by that is visualization is the first thing that people think of because it's what we see and it's kind of a projection of what we want, but it goes deeper than that. So clearly seeing what you want around you is visualization, but the embodiment comes in when you start feeling the emotions that you want to feel when you are in the place that you've manifested. And the ways in which I've done that this year, sorry, I'm getting a lot of downloads right now. The way in which I've done that this year is through all of my senses. So the first one, obviously seeing, visualization. Then I start hearing. I start listening to what I want to be hearing when I'm in the spot I want to be in. So I've listened to ocean sounds literally every night, frequency music, but that kind of helps you with the visualization. I've bird sounds, jungle noises. Once I've had that in my mind and my body kind of remembered, I can tap into more of an embodied state of this is what's next. Lead me there. The universe will always meet you where you are at. That is the universal law. So that's one of the senses, hearing, and then smell fruits, so smelling. I and like ocean, whenever, so there's your body keeps score, your body keeps a memory of not just thoughts but actual senses. It can remember smells, it can remember what you hear. So what I've done in order to get me to this spot is I've actually like tapped into me being here, not specifically here, but in this realm, this feeling of tropical island life, of, you know, I've remembered the smell of the ocean, the smell of the fruits, the sound of the people. I should also mention I started learning Spanish pretty heavily this year, so knowing that that's kind of what I want to be surrounded by, because I definitely planned on ending up either in Central or South America. I feel called to those places. I can't tell you exactly why, but I do. Yeah, so this is a lot. Hold up. All right, so now that we've kind of talked about the clear intention, visualization part of it, that's one side of manifesting where you want to be. The other side is feeling the emotion you want to feel. And that obviously ties into embodiment. Embodiment is both of these things, clear intention plus emotion, elevated emotion. But you need both. You need both, okay? All right, so some of the emotions that I have tried to, and have successfully, I don't even want to say tried, that I've tapped into, and that I wrote down. I'll actually put the picture like right here. But I think one of them was waking up every day excited, full of love. It's honestly gotten to a point where it's hard to fall asleep because I'm so excited for the next day. And it's been like that for even these past 2 months. There's been a lot going on. I moved. I had to graduate my little ones, and that was kind of a lot too. Even like and I was feeling stressed, but as stressed as I was feeling, I was still embodying how I wanted to feel and how I knew I was going to feel quite soon, because once what you've manifested and where you're at in embodiment and visualization and a knowing, which is all manifestation, you feel it getting closer. So yeah, I was stressed, but I knew I was getting closer to where I wanted to be, and embodying what I've manifested constantly and consistently, consciously doing that every day. I could feel like me getting closer and closer, even though stress emotions were still there. That was just a side note, but literally excited, so grateful and excited to be where I am at right now. If you were to talk to me a year ago, no, maybe like a year and a half ago, because I was still pretty confident a year and a half ago, I'd be like, yeah, nah, that seems a little out there. That's, that's like a dream. Like, it seems nice. But now, it's not. It's just it's what is, because I made it what is. We control our reality. Our personality, our perspectives, how we view things, the thinking that we have that leads to the emotions that we feel creates our life. And I know this from experience. And not just with the positive things. But anyways, yeah. That was one of the emotions. Waking up every day, excited, full of life, love. I think one of them was radiant, electric. Actually, I know that was one of them because I remember writing that down. I definitely feel that. I was gonna say, I don't know why I feel like kind of called to say it right now. That's not, emotions are transient. It's not how you're gonna feel every second of the day. I've definitely had times during this trip where, and I haven't been here for long, but where I felt stressed once I got the email from the program, and sad and all of that. But It's not the overall drive essence of how I am. I do feel electric. I do feel radiant. I do feel full of love and light. And I'm so grateful for that. And, you know, tapping back into that gratitude is a full cycle, because gratitude really helps diminish and minimize the negative thoughts and emotions we might feel. It really, really does. And I can't emphasize that enough. Gratitude has led me to so much. Gratitude, love, and forgiveness has led to liberation and peace and contentment, and it's a cycle. And if you keep feeding it, you expand. Your love expands. The blessings that you're grateful for expand, and you just become more abundant. And nothing but gratitude. Nothing but gratitude. That's what I always say, because I can't express it enough. But okay, anyway, so I think I said joy to the point I can't contain. Of course, not all the time, but that's my neutral state. Like, that's my state of homeostasis, what I return back to. It's always joy. It's always love. I have written down in so many different places now, I will always land in a place of love. Because I do. Even through the hard times, even through stuff that's made me upset, or I felt wasn't fair, or, you know, being treated poorly or not how I know I deserve to be treated. Love is the base that I return to, because it's what I know deep down in my core is my natural state of being. And it's such it's fun, it sometimes hurts, but it's such a beautiful thing to return back to. I think we got off task, but I might have to retitle the video. It was gonna be just on manifesting and manifestation, but I don't know. But so anyways, let's get back. Those are the emotions that I started to feel, even when things got tricky. Now, it's important not to force or avoid difficult emotions to tap into the emotion you want to feel. Because there's a difference between transmuting how you are currently feeling to an elevated emotion, and avoiding or just, I guess, shoving down. I feel like there's a better word for that, but it's not coming to my brain right now. Yeah, just avoiding other emotions, because all emotions will come to surface at one point or another, in one way or another, whether you want them to or not, because that is how we are designed as humans. So there are lots of ways to numb. There are lots of ways to numb, avoid, and push down your emotions. There's a better way, and this is not to criticize that method. I don't think it's good, but it's a natural thing that we do as humans. So it's not to criticize the way that we are, the way that we react and respond to things, but it is to say that there is a more effective way to handle the emotion. And what I found most helpful is to feel it through to the point where you allow yourself to transmute it. You feel the hurt to the point where you realize you can step out of it. And it's a hard thing to even verbalize right now. It's not an easy thing to do. But if you just feel how you're feeling, and don't allow your thoughts to get in the way, because they contradict each other or feed each other. Try and quiet your mind. Try and just feel internally whatever you're feeling. There is an awareness, a deeper awareness, that knows that that feeling is not you. It's not who you are at your essence, at your core, in your soul. It's not you. And this has happened to so many people I've talked to. once that has happened, you step out of it. And once you realize that you've stepped out of it, that's where transmutation comes in. You transmute that negative, what people would consider negative emotion, into positive. The main emotion I typically feel after hard times, love. And love is an emotion, but it's more than that, you know. Love and gratitude. And I feel like I probably sound like a broken record, but love and gratitude. I have an example. I gotta be vague though. All right, I'm gonna try and make this quick because it's not, this all ties to manifesting and how to transmute, you know, the negative or less elevated emotions to more elevated emotions that lead to love and liberation. So recently, this happened in May. I reconnected with someone who I believed had changed. Anyways, I reconnected with this person who had done me, you know, who had caused hurt in the past, but forgave them because I wanted to, and I felt that they deserved it, and I deserved it too. Ended up doing something very similar again, to a point where I just felt that I was like used, you know, and it wasn't a good feeling. I felt a little silly, actually, a little like just dumb, I guess, for kind of trusting this person again. And I don't know what I thought the things that they were saying were very authentic, but I don't know now. I really don't, but I don't focus on that. I do focus though on how this person has helped me grow and how they've helped me grow. And I can't sit here and say I always feel positive things towards them, because there are times I'll sit and think about like, damn, like you really did that shit twice. But at the end of the day, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I've made plenty. And I know that I care so deeply about this because of the love that I have. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what I remember, and that's how I allowed like the kind of just anger to transmute itself into love. Like, I'm feeling this strongly because of the amount of love I have. If I didn't care, if I didn't have this, then I wouldn't be this upset. And so the same night that I found out that this person pretty much done like the same thing in a different way, but just led to me feeling used again, I was able to transmute all of that like anger and annoyance into love. And I'm so grateful for that, because that's all I want to spread. That's all I want this person to feel, despite what they've done. I don't believe in revenge or like negative intentions or ill wishes for people. It's just not beneficial to the collective as a whole, so I want no part in that. That's my very vague example. If this person happens to be watching at the time, I just hope you also grow. Like, and I don't mean that in a condescending way. I hope that these experiences, I don't know how much they mean to you, but just allow you to grow and expand and express the love that I know you have. All right, I feel like it's about time to wrap this up. Thank you for being here, for listening and watching, and hopefully learning a little something, or if not, just being here and now with me. I don't know what else this trip's hold. It's literally my second day here. Felt called to say all that this morning. Yeah, grateful. I gotta find a new word. But maybe I don't. I'm happy that I'm already feeling this way, and just very aligned, and that I'm on the right track. And have a blessed day. Manifestation is consciously, consistently visualizing, embodying, and feeling the way that you would like your future self to feel. Have a great day.
You know, I used to love getting bored. But now, without you, I have so much time